and welcome to the first episode of animation creation. So, the first episode I want to review is actually the newest SpongeBob episode, Two Thumbs Down. Literally, because it's part B in the new episode. So, it's technically the newest episode thus far, and it came out earlier in March, and I wanted to check it out, late February, early March. So, I wanted to check it out, and as it being animation creation, I actually thought it had a good premise. It was basic. It was like basic premise, but like a complicated solution. I kind of like that formula. So I'll tell you the premise of the episode. So it starts out with SpongeBob and Patrick having a thumb war, and then they agree to not have another thumb war and that the thumbs will stay at peace. And then SpongeBob kisses his thumb to give Patrick a thumbs up or something, cause for some reason, he had to do that. And then the rest of the day, there was a montage of him working and giving people thumbs up, and that people were being stupendous customers. And it has like this flashy animation every time that he does it. Everyone's just like, "Aw," and like, and so one time, Sandy warns him that something bad will happen if he continues overusing his thumb abilities. Pun, thumb abilities. And then after he puts a thumbs up, his fingers, I mean his thumbs are not fingers. His thumbs are rolled back and they found out to be broken. Once he figures out that they're broken, he goes to the doctor, and the doctor warns him not to do much with your thumbs, so they're all in cast wheelchairs type of things. And then SpongeBob goes to work trying to figure out how to use his thumbs. Trying to work, but it's like one of the first times was Squidward tries to help him out, but Mr. Krabs sends him home because his thumb injury is too much. And then they hire Patrick back again for some odd reason. And then, long story short, even though it's kind of a long explanation, SpongeBob tries to find a way to go back to working by using his thumbs in a montage as basic needs, and then he goes back to work, and Patrick him have a thumb war, and it all ends. So it's like a go around circle. It was an entertaining episode overall. I liked some of the gags. Some gags were pretty funny, though there was not one basic punchline, except that it goes back around in a circle. It starts with thumb wrestling, goes all through the series of events, and ends with it, and SpongeBob being back on the job or something. I'll tell you some great things about this episode. Squidward was really nice, and he tried to help out SpongeBob. In the one scene where SpongeBob was trying to trying to make up Krabby Patty, he drops his spatula, and Squidward's like, "Hey SpongeBob, want me to get that? I have thumbs at work." And he's just like, "No, I can do it on my own," or something. It wasn't that SpongeBob was being arrogant, it's just that SpongeBob was trying to get his thumbs to work again. He wasn't arrogant in this episode, so that's kind of what makes it an animation creation. And then the message of just not overwasting your abilities or something will happen to him, that's a great message. It's a great lesson that people should learn. And when I saw the title card, I saw the people's names. Executive producer, Steven Hillenburg. That's right, folks. Steven Hillenburg is back in action. I'm surprised that he came up with this format. It was actually really nice and if it was a minor thing, but if you just notice the animation of SpongeBob, it looks like his 2002 presents, where the squiggly and the holes are actually noticeable, but in the newer ones, they're just like not, it's just like a slight squiggle on SpongeBob. So, and then the writing of the episode's genius. The dialogue is extraordinary, and it's smart. And when SpongeBob's walking home on the day that Mr. Krabs sends him out, the sunset behind them is just beautiful. Like, I haven't seen anything in SpongeBob that represents that since Gone, and that's like 2006, 2007 people. And it kind of depicts throughout bad continuity that SpongeBob and Sandy can actually be a couple. I don't know why, but that's the scene where Sandy goes into SpongeBob's house, just depicts them as a couple, and just the way they talk to each other is just beautiful. I've been a big Spandy shipper for a while, so I kind of biased on that point. And there's this one short gag where SpongeBob says Sandy's name as Sandra. It was like a second, but you guys can hear it, and I think that was a very interesting portion. And there's a downside, but it's very minor. So towards the end, when SpongeBob gets his thumbs working again, SpongeBob walks in and is like, "Hey Patrick, I can take back my job," and Patrick's like, "I don't wanna," and SpongeBob's like, "Haha, you've only been working for 3 days," and Patrick's like, "What are you gonna do about it?" Like, I, it's not that Patrick's a giant ass prick like in the Stuck in a Ringer Pet Sitter Pat. It's not that big. Stuck in a Ringer, sorry. And but it's like a very tiny detail, but like overall it's such a great episode. I just haven't seen anything like this from SpongeBob in a long time. That episode just gave me hope that seasons 10 and 11 are actually going to be so good, because they've predicted that they're having a 10th and 11th season of SpongeBob. I may be wrong, but I've heard that they are probably having 2 more seasons. So I'm excited for the new seasons, and I'm hoping that these episodes just keep getting better and better and better and better. In in my next animation creation, I'm going to talk about the the top 10 SpongeBob songs, in my opinion, in honor of the yellow square dude that's been going on for about 17 years. No, yeah, 17 years in May. So I will make a video, and love yourselves. Love yourselves. Have a great day. And I love you. I need to think of a better outro. If you guys have anything, send it my way. Adios, guys, and this is a wrap on the animation creation.